Hi everyone, this is Sonia from Slimming Sonia VSG, or as I'm now known on YouTube, SMC VSG 2016. That's a long story for another time, why I had to change that. It involves Instagram and people, and anyway, we won't go into that right now. I've been sick, strep throat kind of thing going on for the last week. Finally feeling a little bit better today, although hot flashes are in full swing right now, if you can't tell by my nice shiny face. So I'm just going to let that go because I want to get this video in. I've been watching while I've been sick. It's been time for me to binge watch on some VSG WLS videos and came up with some ideas. And so today for this video, I am going to give you my top 10 reasons I hate being fat, or put it on the positive spin, that I'm not going to miss about being fat. I'm also going to do a product review for Syntrax, yes, protein. I got their sample packet and I'll go into that when I get into it. But first, I want to kick off with my top 10 reasons. These are in no real order, and I'm going to be looking down because I have these written down. They're in no real particular order, but I will kind of talk about, I think, which ones for me are the biggest ones. So go into that. Let's see. Okay, the first one I have, being more inhibited with my husband. Yeah, that's a big one because this might be TMI for some people, but the reality of it is, and I'm sure that I'm not the only one that this is the reality for. You know, when my husband and I met, well, my husband and I have known each other since we were 15. So, I mean, when my husband and I got together later, you know, I was not the size that I am now. And although he's very supportive and he loves me no matter what, and I know that, I am just not comfortable. It's that whole thing. If he touches me around my stomach, if, you know, I don't want to wear certain things around. I never want him to see me change. I don't, you know, I want him out of the closet when I'm in there changing. I don't, you know, and it used to be, oh, come take a shower with me, and I didn't have any problem doing that, and now I would never do that. And that's a big one because it affects your relationship. And I'm, you know, I miss being that, you know, kind of carefree person. And so that's a big one. This one might seem dumb to some people, but it's just a situation in which I'm always just constantly aware of it, is when we are in the car. My husband is, you know, normal, quote, normal size. And when we're in the car together, one of the things I notice is how much higher I sit up than I used to. Because my butt's so much bigger, so there's a couple inches added to how high I'm sitting up. And it bothers me because I think about it. You know, I feel big in the, even we have a Honda Odyssey, and even what I love about that vehicle is that the driver's seat has an up and down, you can move it up and down, so I can move it down real low so I don't feel like, that sounds just so dumb. I know it does, but that's one of the things I can't stand. Airplane seats, another one. I can still, you know, get the seatbelt around and stuff like that, but oh, do I dread thinking that I might possibly get a middle seat. I mean, this is going to be, wow, I can't believe I'm going to tell this. This is a little bit of fat diary kind of thing going on, but one time when I had to go on a business trip, when I was shopping to come back, I thought about how can I, because when it's, you know, through my business, which is, well, I won't say, but you know, the seats that we don't get the primo seats. They don't book them right away. So oftentimes you end up with the middle seats. And I got this, that's kind of creative actually. How can I make sure that they let me in and put me in the front and on an aisle seat? And so I went to the local drugstore in the city, I think it was San Antonio, I don't remember, but I got one of these arm slings. And I used the arm sling, And they were super gracious about it. Okay, yes, do I feel a little guilty? Maybe, but maybe not. I just wanted that aisle seat. I didn't want to be squished between two people. And so, yes, that's what I did. I pretended I had, you know, some kind of arm problem so that I could do that. Wow. Ooh, I can't believe I just told, that's the first time I've told anybody that. Whew, okay, so won't miss that at all. Being aware of it all the time. It takes up so much brain space. It's sickening. I'm so, you know, when I'm at work, when I'm real involved in my work, okay, I'll forget about it with my family. But even just sitting at my desk, I'm aware of it, you know, just sitting in my chair in front of my desk. When I'm walking, you know, when I'm driving, you know, it just seems like I never thought about, you know, myself or my body or the way I looked so much before I gained all this weight. So that's another one. Less confidence, big one. I'm a natural, I don't know if it's natural or not, but I've always been kind of a naturally confident kind of person. And I still think I am to a large degree. However, definitely not as confident, even in my work life. I think people, you know, and a lot of you will relate to this, I think people make automatic assumptions about you when you are overweight. And I think because of that, you know, it's like I'm aware of, or maybe it's just in my head, but thinking that people are judging me. And so just I miss having that carefree kind of confidence, okay, where I don't have to kind of talk myself into the confidence. My feet, I have heel spurs, which I think, you know, I got from, you know, working on my feet for a decade through college and everything else as a waitress. And I have on my left foot especially, and I know, oh my God, I have plantar fasciitis, and this weight has made it so much worse. I mean, there are days when it just hurts to walk on my foot on the left side, and I am hoping and I think that having a lot less weight will help that. Won't miss that. Tying my shoes. I've heard a lot of people say that one. Now I still do it, but I have to, you know, put my leg up on the couch, or I have to put my leg up on, you know, the chair, or I have to, you know, and even when I do it, I feel like everything's getting squished together and literally feel like I'm going to crack a rib or break a rib. And I hate it. I still tie my shoes, still put my tennis shoes on and do that, but I cannot wait to just bend over and tie my shoes like I used to and not feel like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. Okay. Less energy. That's a, you know, given. Okay. I don't have as much energy as I used to. And I'm looking forward to having that back. This one I'm going to thank and put a shout out to Princess Love RNY. When I watched her video and she talked about the fat shadow, that was her number one. Well, I cannot believe she said that, and I don't know if other people just like she said, but man, I have thought that. My husband and I will go take a walk, you know, around dusk or anytime when there's a shadow. And again, I'll look at the shadow and see me and then see him. And he looks normal size, I look, you know, big, my fat shadow. That'll be nice to just have a normal shadow again, not have to see that and think about him seeing that and all that brain energy that goes into that. Oh, I'm so not going to miss wasting brain energy on this stuff. Okay, 10. And this is kind of underlying all of them. Feeling self-conscious. You know, the things that I would used to do, I will not let my husband ride a bicycle behind me. Will not do. I'll get pissed. And he is just like, what is wrong with you? Why, you know, what's the big deal? And it's like, oh, because of my fat ass. That's why I don't want you to ride the bike behind me. And that's just, you know, we go out and we do that to have fun, and that takes away from it when I feel self-conscious about something like that. Just taking a walk in my neighborhood, I feel self-conscious. And it's just such a head game because, you know, and then that's that vicious cycle. If I tend to start to isolate myself and I don't get out there and I don't do those things, then I gain the weight. And it's just been this kind of vicious cycle for the last 6 or 7 years. vacations, being self-conscious about wearing a bathing suit on vacation, never wanting my picture taken, which is why I can't believe I'm doing these on YouTube, but I cannot, and it's sad, the first so many years of my kids' lives, I'm in the pictures, and then you start to see gradually, I don't want my picture taken. There's always pictures of everybody else, but there's no pictures of Sonia, and my husband particularly hates that. So those are my top 10 reasons. I'm sure there are more and I could think of them, but okay, got those out there, and I'm going to move on now to my taste testing. I don't know how many of you have heard of Syntrax Nectar. Let's see, there's a picture of those. Okay, this is the one I'm trying out today, which is the Crystal Sky, which is a fruit juice flavored whey protein isolate, however you say that. I'm going to just give you the nutrition facts from this. It is 1 packet, which is 1 ounce, and it says that you can mix 8 to 16 ounces of water, 23 grams of protein, sugars, 0 carbs, and 100 calories. So what I really liked about these, I read some other people's reviews, an Obesity Help or one of those websites, and what I found out, and I went to their Facebook page, you can get a sampler package, which has this size. Here's another one. This is wild grape. They give you, I can't remember how many it was. I think maybe it was 14, something like that, or 15, maybe 15. And they only do it one time, but you can get all of those different flavors for, I think it was $14.99 and $2 shipping. So it came to $16.99 total. They only do that one time. I'll tell you, I've had some other flavors and they were all great. My son took the cookies and cream one, which looked kind of like an Oreo kind of thing. I wasn't really interested in that. That's sugar. That's kind of stuff's not my thing so much. But anyway, I'm going to take this right now. I used my son's little GNC Shake It Up bottle, and as you can see, it's blue, the Crystal Sky, and you see it's got all those different fruit flavors in it. Now I added 8 ounces of water to this, so because I was thinking after surgery that I want to have less to drink, obviously, so if I could get it in 8 ounces and it wasn't horrible, that would be good. So as you can see too, it foamed up a lot when I shook it up in here. It's been sitting here since I started the video, so let's see how it is. Woo, okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. It doesn't taste proteiny. It tastes sweet, but real fruity. What stands out in it as a flavor? I don't know. It's kind of a mixture. It's good though. And it's not too, with 8 ounces, I put some ice in it. I'm gonna take another taste of it. Let's see. Really not too heavy. Maybe the pineapple is standing out. Anyway, that's real good just for 8 ounces to get some protein down. Yeah. And what I like about this is you can try the different flavors, see which ones you like. One of the other ones I really liked was, it was a peach, peanut, no, what is that drink? I can't think of it. It'll come to me. Anyway, I'll link that down below from the video where you can get a hold of them. But I'm liking, they also have unflavored, which they didn't send me a packet of that, but anyway, so that's really good. It's really good. I'm impressed. They have this apple ecstasy is one. I haven't tried that. Strawberry mousse, pink grapefruit. Anyway, I think that's all I have for tonight. I am going to my next video, and thank you Princess Love RNY for this one too. I'm going to do a TMI video next, and I'm going to tag some people. I didn't really want to go over 10 minutes because I see people don't like to watch these long videos. Hopefully some of you will watch this one, And I'm going to tag a few people in that one. Oh, last thing. I want to start a pre-op challenge. I've been talking about this, I think, in the last 2 videos. But what I was thinking is, and everybody, you know, tell me if you're interested, and then I will put something out there about it. But I'm thinking that we could do, you know, number of minutes of exercise per week and number of carbs consumed per week. And obviously the higher number of exercise minutes, the better. And the lower number of carbohydrates, the better. How does that sound? Let me know in the comments. Thank you. I hit 51 subscribers. Woohoo! More people I can tag on that TMI video. That's going to be my next one. Hopefully I'm going to get that done this week. Thanks, everybody. Bye.